Yeah, yo. Woke up in the morning and to God be the glory. Thankful for another day to tell my story. Put my opinions in the universe and let them orbit. I'm from the dirty south with a dirty mouth, might need orbit. Miss things on me like a nigga Norbit. Had to refuse them cause my bitch no Resfusion, she gorgeous. As I dap my sons up and kiss my daughter forehead. Tell them we gon' get this money till my pockets morbid. Remember living in apartments, now we playing mortgage. You ain't gotta like a nigga regardless, baby, I'm blessed. And I keep that blick with me, we like grits and eggs. As you sip your coffee, flick your cigarette and let a nigga vent.
Yeah. We back. We back. Grits and Eggs Podcast, episode 46. I'm your host, Deontay Kyle, but who's behind the camera?
Big Ice Cup, cat.
Big Ice Cup. Look, man, been gone for a little minute. We had to handle some things. Had to slide down to Jackson, go pick somebody up. Huh? You done seen them before? Seen them on your Instagram, seen them on your TikTok.
Yeah,
they heard his latest single. What that thing called?
Going again.
We're going again. We in here with Kimmy Casanova. Akeem Ali, man.
What's cracking with you?
What's going on with you, man?
Can't call it.
As always, Deontay at DeontayKyle.com. We don't know what they doing with the TikTok, so we just gonna stick on some
Can't
IG.
say it.
Yeah, we can't say it. Yeah, they trying to prop Trump up, so just follow me on Instagram, Deontay.Kyle. The Patreon shit gooking right now. It should be up within the rest of the week. If not, we're gonna pivot. And we'll let y'all know the details on that. DeontayKyle.com for the merch. We back. My mans, how you feeling?
I'm feeling like Akeem _ Ali. Follow me or swallow me. The choice is yours. Click the link in my bio.
Talk to these niggas.
Yeah. At AkeemAli.com. You click that link and let me know what you think.
Yeah, man. We're gonna play Going Again in a minute, but man, we was down there in Jackson yesterday.
For sure.
Johnny T's.
Yeah.
Johnny T's.
Good Johnny T's, huh? Nigga had a Rick James in that bitch. They don't tell you what's in it. You just drink that bitch, start feeling violent. I started looking at Rachel like this.
Knock some shit over. Huh?
What? Unity. Nigga. But yeah, that shit was jamming. But then we slid back Jackson State. And we was definitely at the Vibe Studios.
For sure.
February 8th, live podcast.
Yeah.
The first ever show.
Yeah.
Man, your shit is showing us love though, bro.
For sure.
So
for sure.
it felt right to have you in here, bro. We ain't know you was down the street.
Mm-hmm.
You right down the street though, so
Yeah.
it shit all just work out. Now I first got hip to you with the 85 shit.
Okay.
Of course, you was in that. I was like, this nigga here
Moving and grooving.
I'm talking about really doing the thing.
For sure.
And shit, I recognize the bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, naturally, but. I mean, your shit kind of funky, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you got like a real funky vibe. I get the Kimmy Casanova shit now.
Yeah.
But then it's like, of course, niggas got to travel, kind of get to a metropolis when you from a smaller city. But how did just being from Jackson shape you as an artist? And even make you just want to pursue music in general?
Yeah, man. Music just kind of found me.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like Jackson that shaped it. It was something else. Cause I don't think I ever made music for people in Jackson, per se, or like the people who make music where I'm from, or a lot of my partner and them. They don't make music the same way I make music,
Right?
Or they don't think about it the same way I do. It just looks different in my head and it feels different. So it was just music just kind of grabbed me and was like, "Hey, come on, let's go this way." And I'm like, "All right, shit."
It's very evident in how you approach it though, because I'm gonna be honest. Like, you know, everybody try to do things to separate themselves and make it seem different. Niggas be having gimmicks and all this type shit, but when I'm seeing your shit, it feel like a real alter ego type vibe, but it's still you. Because, you know, when you doing the freestyles in the car, which you could do with the best of them, you could borrow it with the best of them,
For sure.
But then when you get into your Kimmy Casanova bag, it's like, no, that's still him though. Like, that's a part of this thing, and it's not, it don't veer off so far where it's like, what the fuck he doing?
Right.
It just makes sense because the shit real player. And you got the whole, man, that shit be fine, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, to have your own kind of bag where it's like separated. If I hear that, I know it's you. You know what I'm saying? And almost to the point where if I was to see somebody else do it, I know they getting it from you. Right. So you have like, how did you get from like, did it start out all lyrical? Was it just like you going lyrical first when you started doing it? and then you transition into Kimmy Casanova, or has that kind of persona always been a part
lyrics
of what
was always at the forefront of everything.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody one day, at base level, I always wanted people to know that I was just a rapping ass nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't never wanted to be like second to nobody. I ain't never want nobody to like second guess whether I could or if it was just like, oh, he alright. Nah, at base level, before anything, if I just venture off into any lane, whatever he do, we know this nigga is gonna rap no matter what. It don't matter what he give us, we still gonna be satisfied because he gonna come with
the
X,
bars.
Y, just base level, X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's like kind of lost too. Is like you can have a vibe, you can be grooving and shit like that. Yeah. And I think I judge artists off of this. Like, is the beat doing the work or are you working the beat? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you get artists where it's like, take away the beat, what they talking about? Gotcha. Or do it even make sense? Are they just like riding the beat? Or could I take the beat out and really like get into these lyrics and these metaphors and these bars? And like that's also always when I'm gravitating towards like, okay, because that's base level, like you're saying. Like if you gonna get in this thing and you can't bar up, right? Shit, then we get into a thing where what's gonna happen when you get on the feature with that nigga that's really rapping? You're gonna be in trouble. Yeah, you ain't gonna have that problem.
Because sometimes the beats ain't hitting; it's just a song or what they saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or they mesh so good with the beat that they got that it makes a good song. Yeah. Sometimes it's just the beat that makes it. Sometimes motherfuckers just rapping so good, that's all you want to hear and you don't care about the beat, but definitely get it.
So then how do you get to a place where you, okay, you got the lyrics down pat, like we know you a rapping ass nigga. Yep. How do you transition that into like songwriting and just in your, not only songwriting, but just in the creation of a song, like to make a song that's like appealing to more than just niggas that's here for the bars and shit like that?
It took a long time. I remember, it's 2025. So in 2012, I couldn't write songs. Right. I couldn't write full songs. I couldn't even write a song and stay on the same subject. Right. Not a song, a freestyle. So a lot of my inspiration comes from Wayne. And so when I learned how to be like, let me see, the top 2 people who taught me how to be like a bar master, Wayne was probably number 1 before anybody. I literally wanted to like be Wayne at some point. Like I almost went and got the lip piercing and shit. And I'm like, I was like, yeah, this is, if rap has a pinnacle and it's like a person to be like, Wayne was who I wanted to be. But with that, all I knew how to do was just write, punchline, or try to get back around to a punchline. And I was noticing, I was like, bro, you don't got no hooks. You don't got no subject matter. You don't know how to stay on topic for like more than, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at the books that I got in my notes and I'm like, damn, all I'm doing is just writing freestyles. And that was cool. But I had to, I sat down one day and literally was like, write about this, stay on topic, don't stop till you finish it and like stay on the same subject. And I did that for the first time. And I remember when I did it, that's when the iPhones had the yellow notepad. Yeah. I remember writing in there the old motherfucker. So,
iPhone 8 for real.
Yeah. Did that and I was like, okay, cool. I wanted to start writing hooks because it was 2 people who impressed me really, really good. And all these people I'm mentioning are like top 10 for me. So Wayne, Sci-Hi. I used to listen to Crit and Cole. And I noticed Cole, for a long time, even on mixtapes, he didn't have people doing like a lot of his hooks. And Crit on mixtapes didn't have people doing a lot of his hooks. And I was like, bro, for 3-4 mixtapes or for 5 albums or projects, 6 albums or projects, bro, they doing all of the hooks. I'm like, how is this even possible? And they was just hook. Yeah. Even if it didn't sound like the best. I was like, the fact that they still come up with hooks, that's where I started wanting to learn how to write hooks and start studying like Crit and Cole to like just not even make great or perfect the hooks, just do it.
And I just wanted to get to like structure of it.
Yes, I just wanted to get to a point where I could do that. Once I started doing that, I felt like I was okay. Just practice it more. When I got to a point where I could write hooks, I'm like, cool, I'm good. I would say last year, I got into really, I got really deep into songwriting and carefully choosing not just like my freestyles and stuff that I'm doing and letting go, like a song. So like Going Again was like carefully thought out. Right. Like I had a whole song put together and I remember being in the studio and I was like, all right, take all of these parts off, take that off. And I'm the type of person, like if I'm on a song, I don't want to let the beat have a moment. over all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm rapping on this part, doing something on this part. And I was like, take that off and just let this part be by itself. Let it breathe. We had something in it, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to put backgrounds on this section. I think I want all this to be just butt naked over here, just nothing behind it. Like, let it breathe and like, let me choose the words that I'm saying carefully. Right. If it don't sound like something that, and when I make stuff, I think about the standard that I guess where I heard it from. So I was listening to Frank Ocean, and I was like, man, Frank Ocean writes really fucking well. And I'm like, this has to be almost like pinnacle songwriting. So when I wrote Going Again, my mindset was like, what would Frank do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like what I revert to. When I'm writing lyrics or bars, I'm like, what would Sci-Hi say? What would Wayne say? What would Eminem say? But how could I say that better than they would?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so...
so you pulling like inspiration from the people you look up to.
Yeah.
But it sounds like more to me what you getting... Songwriting, but you getting more into like the production of the song. Like,
yeah, so I'm going to get to that. Before that, maybe it was like 2022... I met a producer. I did a feature with this guy named Daniel Payne from Alabama, and he wanted to do the video. And so I go to the video shoot, and I meet a producer there. He introduced me to him, and the dude got on like a trench coat, Burberry shoes, scarf tied around his head, a lot of chains on, rings. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, he was like, yeah, this is produced. This guy who produced the song. And I was like, this nigga don't look like he produced nothing that I want. Like, and I'm like, you meet a lot of people sometimes, they be like, this such and such. You be like, I'm courteous, so I shake your hand, but like, ain't nothing I could do for you. Ain't nothing you could do for me.
Right.
And that was like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, to this day, that's why I don't even tell people what they can and can't. Because ever since I met that dude, bro, like, I done made, like, the best music or some of the best music of my life. But if I had judged it off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just how he looked. Cover, yeah. And at first I did, and I told him that we talk about this all the time, but I still hit him up, or we still, like, kind of, like, got in contact. I forgot how it went. And went over to the crib and started cooking. And man, when I tell you this dude is a wicked nigga, bro. Like,
yeah.
This B-flat, man. And we didn't worked on several projects. I don't even let people mix or touch my music no more. Like,
it's all him.
The instrumentation, the beats, like how he's able to like sometimes help coach me through it, like, you know what I'm saying? Or just everything. And the more I watched him, I guess be in his element with creating, it helped me get into a zone. Cause I didn't start doing certain stuff until I got around him. And being just like comfortable. I'm noticing like, you ever see when Kanye is listening to his music, how he just sits and moves or like believes it before anybody else does. And he even moves weird sometimes. And you just like, we accept it now because it's Kanye. That's the type of stuff he did in the studio. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, he is really feeling that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just be chill. But now I catch myself like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's because it's like they hear something that we ain't hearing yet.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's the progression. It's the progression. Like they know where it's going. And it's like, I've been around like certain situations in studios where it's like somebody in there, it's like, what the fuck they do? Yeah. They don't even look like they look kind of out of place. Yeah. Or at least what you got in your mind of like what a producer or a rapper look like or whatever. And then this might be the coldest motherfucker on earth.
Yeah. And I learned like niggas do not be producing. Niggas be just making beats.
Right.
Niggas that go and get a loop and just throw some drums on it sometimes. No. I didn't watch. And we have literally together sat and cooked from like pure nothingness and just start pulling shit out the sky and just like piecing it together. And then when you hear it, it's like the standard for some of that shit was like Thriller, Rick James, Bruno Mars, like the Gap Band, who the fuck am I thinking about? Kool and the Gang, like just all big sounds, Prince. Like,
right.
And if it's not that, we just kind of like, I don't know, I just kind of be like,
yeah.
You know.
But it's the correlation to like, if you hear your music plus, and those being like the roots of it all, it make a lot of sense too, because it's like, it sound big and it sound like live instrumentation.
The thing is, the stuff that people are hearing is not even like, so what's today? December 19th. The stuff that people have heard before now ain't even the stuff.
Right.
And niggas is just like, oh, he's so good. He raps. I'm like, this ain't even it.
Yeah.
The rapping is cool. And like, I forever probably like rap and shit like that. But the stuff that sounds big and like the grand instrumentation, the progressions, the chords that you hear in it, like the range from me, it's like, oh, I ain't, dog. I'm just a wicked nigga. I ain't gonna lie about it. I ain't
I
trying to
mean,
overshoot it.
No,
I ain't trying to like.
It ain't even nothing.
But I grew into that. I ain't like start out that way. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And I practice it every day. Like I literally just wrote a verse on the way over here.
Right.
You feel
but you
me?
got a pure start into it. Like you start with the lyricism. So a lot of times, we start from a place, like I used to rap and shit too. That's how I kind of got like transitioned into this. I started realizing like niggas fuck with my opinions more than they do the music. Now niggas fuck with the music, but it ain't clicking. And it's like at some point I was like, okay, I'm gonna just pivot. But in the same sense of what you saying, it's like all I want to do is hear the beat and go. You know what I'm saying? So when you start like that, now you getting into like it seemed like a more of a maturing stage of like, okay, I got this over here. Because when I listen to your music and then I see the videos and the visuals, I can almost see the set, like what the performance should look like. You know what I mean? Because you giving off the entire vibe off the rip, it'd be interesting to see how it translates to a stage. But you already doing the performance in the videos, which is like top tier. I wanted to give you a props on that too, because a lot of people aren't. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of effort going into music videos just because it seemed like, you know, they're going to be here today, gone tomorrow. Niggas watch them once and then they keep moving. But the shit you're doing is very detailed and intricate to like, it sound right with the music. Yeah. And it look right with the persona. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
So, yeah, I just want to give your flowers on that because like that shit really do like stick out. Like, nah, this shit different than what everybody else does. Especially like, Shawty, you be on some real player shit.
Just get into it.
That shit be super duper player, but it's like nobody else doing that. Yeah. So you got your own lane, and then to hear what you doing with the production, and then how you done found somebody that like you got chemistry. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to build, and now you don't got to worry about like just jacking for beats or finding the right beat. You got somebody to help you cook it up, which help you as an artist like express yourself through your songwriting.
Yeah, nah, for sure that. Hell yeah.
How do we transition from Akeem Ali just being a rapping ass nigga and Akeem Casanova who's like a lyrical funk artist?
Finding myself.
Yeah.
That's all it was. And I was at odds with it for a good little while, just kind of fighting it. Because based like where I'm from, a lot of stuff that you see Akeem Casanova do, if you don't know how to be yourself or if you don't know who you are sometimes, like, where I'm from, niggas think that shit is gay. Yeah. That's just straight up. Like, the way I was raised, like, anything that looks remotely feminine is gay. But the older I get and, like, moving away from home helped me to see, like, the world is bigger than Jackson. And so when I was at home, I was worried about what my peers would think. I was worried about what people would say or, like, X, Y, and Z, you know what I'm saying? Even the females sometimes, it's like, I saw a comment today, this girl reposted me, and in one video I was filing my nails. She said, I fuck with the video, but why you gotta be filing your nails and promoting feminism? I'm like, baby, what do you want me to tell you?
I'm not gonna hold you. I never looked at it any other way besides some pimp shit.
But it's people who, and that's what I used to always worry about, like how I would look to people. And so I'm like, damn, if I just kept worrying about y'all, I wouldn't be able to be the best me that I could be.
That's a fact, though.
Like, I wouldn't be able to, like, I couldn't pay the bills. I couldn't do X, Y, and Z. I'd be down bad worrying about what everybody else was thinking. And I'm just like, once I started learning about a lot, and it gets deeper than just, like, the rapping. I'm like, bro, we all got two energies. You got a masculine and a feminine. Right. I'm like, we get so macho that we don't know how to show our feminine energies or don't know how to just be comfortable in who we are fully. And I was just like, man, fuck it. Bro, just be who the fuck you want to be or whoever you feel like whenever you wake up. Some days I feel like I'm cute. I feel like that every day, I ain't gonna lie. But some days I just feel like I'm cuter than everybody else. Right. Shit, some days I'm just like, shit, let me, you know, put my leg over my other one and file my nails. Some days I'm chilling and I'm just like, shit, what's up? What's that? I'm like,
but it's you though. And that's
it's
what
all
matters.
Me, you feel me?
That's
and I'm just like,
most.
you know, I don't know, man. I just handsomest nigga God ever created. Look, I can't be mad about that. I don't know shit.
Then also too, like you know, you small town, you small mind, small ceiling.
Nah, for real.
The ceiling get real low.
For real.
And it's only so much you can do. Like I remember, I don't put none of my shit on Facebook. I don't even got contacts with, like, if we not friends, I don't even see or hear from the people we went to high school with because it's like I was going through that same thing. Like I'm putting big opinions out there, bro, and you're getting to a place that's like, damn, like, how niggas gonna think about, like, you know, where we from, like, thinking about this, like, or just speaking about, you know, even like praising black women or and like embracing your own femininity and shit like that, just to grow as a man, you know what I'm saying? damn. And it's like, you know what, man, fuck it. When you start doing it, that's why I think I started on TikTok, because it's like nobody know me here. So I could just come out here, be myself, not worry about like even thinking about what niggas from the street think or what my partners think or like my auntie or anything like that. I'm just go over here and be my full self. And then it's like, look, a year later, boom, you bloom into like something that, and then you get more confident in the shit. Yeah. And then it's like, can't nobody stop this shit.
And what's crazy is when everybody else be like, oh yeah, Deontay, yeah. Then people be like, oh yeah, he want us. You be like, y'all wasn't fucking with me like this. Y'all don't really fuck with me. I get it, but be cool. Be cool.
Yeah.
Like don't start doing that now. And I ain't mad that you just now getting on, that you want to kind of like hop on now, but like, you know, if you didn't fuck with me, just it's okay.
Yeah.
But don't act like we've been like this here the whole time. Like, hey, I just got on him. I had trouble adjusting. And now he's one of those people that I don't mind listening to. But don't just act like, yeah, man, you remember when we... No, I don't.
I don't remember nothing.
Not at all.
Actually, what's your name for real? You know what I'm saying?
For real, like, because I don't remember.
Yeah. I think that's a struggle. You know, we talk about like black issues and shit like that a lot here. Or just like communal issues more than anything. And we was talking about how we like kind of like ostracize gifted people. Yeah. People that seem different. Either for their talent or for their intelligence or for how they choose to dress. Yeah. A lot of these things come with like these rules and these structures that like we all abide by. Yeah. And it's like sometimes the only time you really being yourself is when you in the house. You in the house, you with your family, you expressing yourself, you more comfortable in your own interests and things like that. We was just talking about it yesterday. Like, I really like rock music and skateboarding and shit like that growing up. But when I go outside, nigga like, that's some white boy shit. It was like, all right, well, I'm going to keep that in the crib. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to keep that in the crib. When I come outside, white teed up, I'm tough.
It's shame, though. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. We have been so programmed. And I was telling somebody yesterday, we've been so programmed. The people who actually figure it out, it's a blessing for us. Yeah. Everybody else is programmed. Yeah. Like, think about how free and liberated you feel sometimes being like, damn, I'm glad I ain't got to fake the funk no more. Like,
man, I'm my mama,
I'm just the same nigga everywhere I go. And now people walk up to me and be like, bro, look, you boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, appreciate that. I used to be so uncomfortable and trying to fit in with everybody. And I was like, I stopped chasing motion and became motion. Now niggas chase me, or women chase me. Like, people are chasing what I got going on. I'm like, that's it.
It's actually one of the things that when I was on this rap shit, I have like an idea like what a rapper is, but I don't know who I am fully as a person yet either. So then, and I'm not confident or comfortable fully in who I am as a man. So networking was always weird because it's like, how do I navigate these situations? Like, whoop.
Stop trying to be a rapper.
And then now that I'm like more so like in a place where I'm so comfortable and I'm like, I ain't like you said, I'm the motion now. Yeah. I just go in and be myself. Like, it's so easy. I don't got to like think about what another nigga thinking or worry about my perception is. I'm just going here, be myself, and then we get up out of there. That's it. And you meet so many more genuine people like that. Yeah. And it's like you said, like, we breaking out of ceilings. Like, oh, damn, that was a ceiling. Like, that shit was made of sheetrock. That was easy to break.
Stop trying to be a rapper and be yourself. The nigga that raps. I'm not a rapper that's a nigga. I'm just a nigga that raps. I'm myself. I'm one of the best niggas to ever do
the rapping shit.
You feel me? Yeah. But yeah, and I remember like, I always had this type of energy. I remember one time, it was like 2015. This before anybody knew who I was, before I had even put out like my first project or anything. I was still literally learning how to rap. Still literally like, I remember being in a club one time. I was at M-Bar with my partner and them. And I seen this girl, and I'm like, this bitch fine. And I was just like, and then she looked at me and that bitch was like, and I left, I was like, who do I think I am? And I was like, cause I ain't gonna lie, she didn't come and I felt lame as hell. And I was like, who do I think I am? But now I'm still the same nigga.
Akeem Casanova hopped out you real
for real, but I was like, I didn't notice that was a part of like, and I was just like, come here, you know, but I ain't saying that, I was just like,
yo, first of all, the finger.
And I was thinking she was gonna actually like just
the finger motion, the motherfucker.
Yeah, but like now I don't pull shit like that now because I'm more so like cool with it. But that was one of them moments where I was just like,
you needed that though. Like I gotta see if it worked. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna test it out. But yeah, I was like, and she didn't come, and I was just like. That goddamn me. Like, fuck it. But now I'm not gonna lie. Like now, I could probably pull some shit like that. I'd just be like,
I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Worms, you come here, come here.
It's on brand like a motherfucker.
Yeah, like it worked now. But at that moment, it was like you say, pieces of that shit popping out. But I didn't know who that nigga was telling me to come here. And I'm like, did I just do that? I'm like, I know that shit don't work out here. I don't know why I did that.
That shit like JD's Revenge. You seen that movie before? It's an old movie.
Oh, okay, bro, with the razor.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I fucked your old girl.
Yeah.
But I think one of the things that we like really trying to champion over here is like getting niggas young, 18, 19, when that shit really deeply programmed in you. Because it's like, we outliers, for real. You know what I'm saying? For the mindset that we have, it's an outlier mindset.
Yeah.
Like you were saying before, like a lot of niggas is programmed, never see nothing outside of their city limits. And it's like, so we just with the program. You got to get down with the program. And almost to the point where like when you go back to where you from, stick out like a sore thumb type shit.
Yeah.
But I think one of our things is like, if we can get niggas off the bubble like early, like, bruh, you don't even know, if you ain't even in the point of self-discovery, you don't even know like you moving around mindless as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I got a 13-year-old son, so it's like, I'm already like telling him about this early. But people respect you more, people gravitate to you more when it's like you prioritizing self. And not just like, oh, I'm gonna go with the crowd or I'm always available. You know what I'm saying? You call, I'm there. It's like sometimes you gotta have your own priorities and what you want to do in life. And then when motherfuckers see like, nah, I can't do that. I got some other shit to do. Some of my shit to do. Yeah. It's like motherfuckers like, oh, okay. Motherfuckers respect their time. Yeah. They respect their own presence. They got boundaries and shit like that. If I'd have had a nigga to tell me that at 19, shit, we talking about countless times I done went to jail, probably wouldn't have went. Countless mistakes nigga done made. But it's like, all that shit made me who I am right now.
I'm gonna say you deserved all of that though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always about the now. Yeah. Think about how you just like, and I say, there's no good or no bad. There's just things that work towards you being like what you want. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, shit, you always right in between where you want to be and need to be. Right. You know what I'm saying? I want to be way up there. I need to be back here, but I'm in between. And it's keeping me like who I need to be for myself. You know what I'm saying? And so like, yeah, that shit, it affords you an amount of wisdom that no amount of money could pay for. And I tell people that all the time. That's the shit that I've been through. It's like, damn, I wish I would have. Damn, I could have. Damn, I should have. But I'm like, bruh, the nigga I am right now, I am happy. Yeah. Like, when I look in the mirror, I don't be like having regrets and shit. I don't like think about, oh, I should have, or what if I... I'm like, shit, I'm doing it. It is what it is, bro. And it ain't no age limit or like no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just, I think I'm grateful to... I know I'm extremely grateful for sure for everything I went through and to land where I'm at. And this shit, like, I mean, you can't recreate it and you can't redo shit. So it's like, once I got into a place of acceptance, and it's like, what was I supposed to learn from this shit? You know what I'm saying? And then through that learning process, it's like, okay, I'm gonna be vulnerable enough to like speak on my experiences and put that shit out there. And then I get a lot of young niggas reaching out and like how they relate to the shit. But it's like, damn, I ain't even know I was moving crazy like this. But you talk, and it's like, shit, all right, bet. So you find a point of relatability. Shit, maybe it's just like, you gonna have different problems, right? I always tell my son, you gonna have different problems. I don't want you to have jail problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to have poverty problems and shit like that. Like,
but you wouldn't have known that if you hadn't had it.
Exactly. So I at least
you would have been green to it.
I would have been green to it too. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna use the things I've been through and the experiences. It's like, you're gonna have different problems. Life is full of them. But it's like, if you don't have these set of problems, I know I did my job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I was looking up the Winners United. I know that it's Lou Will. Lil Young, I'm thinking about that. I know it's Lou Will, but it's not a major, right? No. It's an independent, right? So what are some of the pros and cons of being signed to like an independent label?
For me, it's all pros.
All pros?
Yeah. And at first I used to be like, and it's been a lot of times I've been like, man, fuck this shit. Yeah. And I think everybody gonna do that when they get in their first deal or have a partner. We got a joint venture, so a partnership. Okay. But yeah, I've been like, fuck this a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And me and him have been on the phone like back and forth. Man, fuck this. Yeah, fuck it. You know, or like, we not been speaking sometimes, or just like, you know. But that's my dog at the end of the day, because I guess we understand it together on a certain level.
And you like the flagship artist, like you the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And so there's a lot of stuff being tested on me, or like, you know, it's a lot of stuff that they doing that I'm sometimes not agreeing with. Some stuff, it's a lot of shit that I did that they ain't agree with. I ain't gonna lie, niggas probably been ready to like
drop you.
Oh, literally like pull up and like sock a nigga out type shit. Nah, but like we've been on the phone just like heated about shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling like niggas ain't moving fast as I want them to move. But at first when I got in it, I didn't have like a vision. Right. I didn't know how to like direct and put shit in motion. I had the music, and that was all I was passionate about was the music. Once I got a vision, it was like, now I know where I'm trying to go or how I need to do it or execute. And I was fucking a lot of stuff up. And to them, it's like, you can't keep doing it like this or like that. Or you can't just go off and boom, boom, boom. But I didn't know that was helping me like put shit in motion. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't realize it neither, you know what I'm saying? Because if you just starting a record label, you're not a record label nigga. You're just somebody, like, you're not a rapper when you first start rapping. You just like a nigga who trying to figure out how to rap. Right. You feel me? And so that was some of the problem, too. It's like, we got industry friends or we got people who know what they doing in this spot, that spot. But I'm like, to me, once a nigga say you sign, I'm thinking like, you're supposed to be rich. And that's what everybody would think. You know what I'm saying? Like, where the money at? And once you realize that shit ain't all peaches and cream and like that's when you really gotta start working the hardest. I was like, yeah, there's some bullshit, but I signed up for it. So I'm gonna stick it out. You know what I'm saying? And me and him talk all the time about some of this shit. We didn't been at odds about it, but we still meet in the middle about just getting the job done for the most part. It is not what people think it is on neither end. Cause I ain't gonna say it's been like unfair, but I ain't gonna say it's been like all in my favor neither. I don't feel like I done had nobody trying to like pull the wool on me or fuck me over or, you know what I'm saying, do just nothing too egregious or nothing like that. But I also don't feel like niggas that moved on the time that I didn't want them to move on. So I just start operating off my own, you know what I'm saying? And then they be like, hey, you stop doing that shit, man. I'm like, this ain't that type of party. And I'm like, fuck it, you know? Yeah. But it's
a lot of push and pull for like the creative and business.
Yeah, and because I ain't gonna lie, I think I know everything. Creative. I think I know everything when it comes to this shit because I had to work so hard for it. They ain't had to be in my shoes, like when I'm struggling to try to get at least just to that point, or they ain't had to feel how I done had to feel some days or some nights. Like even with being quote unquote signed, like nigga, I done not had money or been broke. Like I'm pulling up to the club, niggas be like, yo, you Akeem Ali, and I can't even pay to get in. Like I'm broke as fuck. Like niggas know me. Like yeah, you was on the 85 South. It's 60 to get in. I'm like yeah, I'm gone. Yeah, this ain't that type of party. And so like. You know, and so it's not to their fault because it's not a nigga job to take care of me. It's my job to go out and hustle and get my own bread and like, you know, sustain for myself. And so when I started learning how to like really put the pieces together and it came from like fucking stuff up, I put them pieces together and learned how to keep myself afloat. And it's like, well, shit, some of the shit that I had or I was going to them like, hey, we need budget for a video. We need da-da-da-da. I'm like, I don't need it as much now. Or I don't need X, Y, and Z. I know how to sustain it now. I done got it. I done figured certain shit out. So, yeah, you think a label gonna save you, but it's really meant for you to, like, keep doing what you're doing and do it better so they can make more money to give you more money. Right. It ain't like, hey, you know, just be here and we'll just keep throwing money at you. No, that's not how that shit works.
Well, because they got to recruit and things like that.
Really?
And also, too, like, it's really a crash course in like while they learning. If you got the money to start a record label, you don't necessarily understand how to run a record label or what the record business is.
We still in the red. And then niggas don't understand that you be in the red for a long time.
Like because it's all investment.
Yeah,
and
then
you just wait on the
look
return.
At me or people would say like, "Oh, you Akeem Ali, you should have money." Nigga, no, I'm in the red. All that money that has been spent to get me to this point wasn't nothing but a big ass student loan. This was my college. I ain't go to college. I ain't go to school. Like, niggas spent X amount of thousands of dollars to make this shit what it is now, and it still ain't where I want it to be or where they want it to be for them to start making money back from it or to get, like, breaking even at base level. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And so I'm just like, you know, it is what it is, but fuck it. I'm here. I'm going to kick my little raps and be handsome and chill until it get where it need to get, goddammit. But it ain't sweet at all. I ain't going to lie.
Do you feel... a level of added pressure being the artist that's supposed to like break the record label?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't. I just be like, I used to feel pressure about all type of shit, but I'm like, fuck, like I am pressure. What am I?
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna happen. If it don't, we gonna get that money back.
Yeah.
We gonna mask up and get out there, motherfucking how to.
Don't forget where I'm from.
we gonna get the money back. Don't worry, everybody be cool.
Being outside of the major, have you ever operated in the major label system at all?
No.
Mm-mm. So you have to learn. So basically, everything is like trial and error for you so far.
All the time. All the time. It's like it worked this day, don't work that day. Restructure it so it can work. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I remember before you saying you didn't have like a vision, and it's very evident now that you do.
Yeah.
What do you feel like? Because you got the followers, like, and a lot of times people think that's what it is, and we know that's not what it is. It's like you need that. Is it a record? You think it's like one record that'll just boom?
It's all, you always one record away. A nigga who ain't never made music is one record away. Anybody can make you know what I'm saying?
Leangelo Ball, we see.
You know, Lil Nas X just created a fucking song in this room and it turns into like the biggest song of this decade. Like,
I always wonder though, it seemed like, because truthfully, you one of the more talented rappers that I listen to, or that's just kind of like in my stratosphere of like what I listen to.
Right.
I do listen to a lot of underground music though, so I like to kind of deal with artists who ain't really big in the spotlight. I got my faves, of course, but I always like, okay, I'll keep an eye on this motherfucker. Like, this motherfucker is extremely talented. For sure. But it seemed like it come with a lot of like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what make a nigga pop or what don't. But it seemed like everybody can be in agreement. Like, Akeem Ali is extremely talented. He's a great rapper, great songwriter. He has great production. We like Kimmy Casanova, but why isn't it like? But it's like it feel like it's just like somewhere lingering in the middle tier or something like that.
So a lot of it is, some of it has been like my fault. Shit, all of it been my fault. I ain't gonna say none of it, or some of it. It's been my fault. Even if it ain't been, it's been mine. With choices I'm choosing to make, and how I'm setting stuff up to just kind of be stretched longer than just like boom and then like he out of here. Part of it is branding. It's a brand thing. Like, and I tell people all the time, one thing that I hate is when an artist comes out and has a very big song. Like, it seems like we didn't hear about him a year ago or 2 years ago, and then he come out all of a sudden, and he could have been working, and he come out and have a really big song that you hear everywhere. After that, you can start the clock on.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I see that. I think that's what I'm trying to kind of get into. It's like, you see these people that have like this one song and a meteoric rise, but as a consumer, and also somebody who loved the genre, it's like, that ain't got no staying power. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then also, naturally, once a motherfucker hear it, or once you have that hit record, people gonna want to know more about who you are, and then who the person you are really just ain't it. Like, I don't fuck with that. So, but it's like, I mean, just sitting down with you, I mean, this shit feel natural. Like, this ain't no first link up. That's the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Right. But at the same time, it's like, man, it breeds like curiosity. Like, how the fuck ain't this a bigger thing? You know what I'm saying? That's what we were saying about like one of our last guests, Omar Dorsey. It's like, man, this man done been in 1,000 movies. Everybody know his face, but don't nobody really like. They don't point at him and say, that's Omar Dorsey. They point at him and say one of his characters.
Well, I tell people this all the time, right? People don't care about. You think I'm here because I rap good. That's not true. You think I'm here because I got bars or the lyrics. That's not true at all.
Right.
People don't care about that. What the thing is like the brand association, right? Because you probably know 10, 15 other niggas who rap just as good as me, but it's like, when that nigga rap and the aesthetic that he has, or like how he puts this together, or the shit he's talking about, the subject matter, the style, that's what people are paying attention to.
Right.
Like, you can rap till you blue in the face.
Right. That's why the rapping in the car shit really, it don't move the needle.
No.
But like when you transition into your visuals, because that's the thing that I've been seeing more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember it was this one freestyle. You would know the freestyle. It was the one in the car.
Okay.
It was viral, but it's like it wasn't translating into people going to listen to the music. But I've been seeing, since you've been doing more of the production and putting a lot more into the visuals, it's like, man, I'm seeing this nigga all the time. Yeah. Like, your shit clicking. Yeah. And like you said, it's just one record away.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Going Again might be that one that's like that's the one you pushing and leaning into right now. Because I know you released 7 singles last year, just all over.
Oh damn, I wouldn't.
I didn't know. That's my job. You know what I'm saying? You just put the music out. I'm gonna go figure out how much.
Yeah, I don't even be knowing. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Shit, we could play Going Again if you don't mind.
Shit, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I ain't gonna never stop you from having a good time now.
All right, this is Going Again, Akeem Ali.
Never have another. Disco dust on my patent leather. The calm before the storm approaches. I'm enjoying this antebellum. I remember the last ride. I remember the way we rode. Do you remember the past times? Do you remember the way to go? We get lost in this continuum. All this shit we've been levitating. The stairway to heaven's lit tonight. But fuck it, we'll take the elevators. So get ready, cause we going again. I'll get ready, cause we rolling again. Get ready, cause we going again. Get ready, cause we rolling again. Get ready, cause we're going to. Right outside of the solar system. My spaceship don't need GPSing. Are we in love? Is it the shit we on? That's the only thing that we keep in question. This ethereal pastime. Euphoria is getting naked for us. Celestial like the last ride. The Imperium's waiting for us. Perpetuating this bliss together. Out when we sit together. Heaven just got electrified. Pack a bag and get your shit together. And get ready, cause we're going again. I'll get ready, cause we're rolling again. Get ready, cause we're going again. Get ready, cause we rolling again. Get ready, cause we're going to.
We're back with the sultry sounds of Chris Next podcast. That's Going Again, Akeem Ali, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, so that was Going Again by Akeem Ali, the greatest rapper to ever walk the face of the earth that you didn't know was your favorite vocalist. Now, if you do me a favor and click that link in my bio and stream that today, run them funds up.
Yeah.
So we can get the album put out.
And we're going to put the link in the description, too.
Yeah. Keep y'all gratified and satisfied.
Nah, that's why you thought that was going to work. Nah,
you
nigga,
come here.
Yeah, nigga had a little margarita in his stuff.
Come here.
God at me. So nigga need an album of that, bro.
Oh man, that's man.
An EP, give me 5 tracks of that or something.
No, the album got 11 projects. I mean, 11 project, 11 songs.
11 projects. Goddamn.
Hey, damn.
This nigga doing multi-level marketing.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to, you know what I'm saying? I got some places where I be looking for something to throw on.
You feel me?
Yeah. That's a nice little...
I can just ride to that shit. I'd just sit up and ride to the shit that y'all be wanting to hear all the time that ain't released and be like,
man, this shit cold.
I'm killing these niggas. But I'm the only one that know it.
That's the cold thing about music is like, sometimes the shit that's new to us is old to you.
Yeah.
Does that make it difficult for marketing?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, because you done heard this shit a million times.
I'm sick of it by the time y'all get it.
Right.
And nigga, Deontay Hitchcock said something one time, like, it's fucked up because artists that never get to hear their shit for the first time.
Man,
and I was like, damn.
That's a cold nigga.
I was like, damn, that nigga ain't never lied neither, because I'm just like, I guess I get to hear it for the first time in completion, but like, I'm listening to it the whole way throughout the process, so I just never get to hear it.
He a cold-ass rapper, too, man.
Oh, yeah.
He a cold-ass rapper. Don't be surprised if you see him on the couch.
Yeah, like, that nigga, for me, he's probably top 5 from Atlanta.
I think it's a lot of young artists out here that's like you were saying earlier, one record away. Mm-hmm. And it's good. I think it's good to see you like, okay, shit, I like, you really like maturing and not only the production, but just like, and what you experiment with, like the vocalism and shit like that. Was that always kind of like a part of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, it just take time to kind of like get to the point where you start singing and doing different things.
Yeah, that's all it is. Just deciding when I wanted to put it out there.
Right.
And what, like, in what vein, like how I wanted people to perceive it or what I wanted it to be. What I wanted it to be sitting next to.
That shit, right?
Because you just can't put it anywhere or out with anything. You just kind of got to like ease it in there.
Yeah, because you can't put that next to the hardest rap ever. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
right? So it's like, shit. Yeah. Be careful now, nigga. Like, just kind of sneak it in there and let niggas do what they want to do.
Is there a expectation, a date on when we can see the project?
Soon.
Yeah,
it's going to be out soon.
What about, throw them out there, maybe 3 dream collaborations you could do in your career?
Beyonce, Bruno Mars. If we're going dead or alive, Michael Jackson. But if we're going to keep all of it alive, probably Kendrick.
Yeah. What about venues?
Stadiums.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
That's the dream right there.
Akeem Ali, man. We ain't settling for less, man. Fuck the Garden, nigga.
Yeah.
We're gonna Mercedes-Benz Stadium right off the rip. Yeah. We're gonna do something we ain't did in a little while. Top five. This week we're gonna do the top 5 album intros.
Ooh.
And we're gonna let Akeem Ali get in there with us. I'm gonna go
Scooby-Doo,
first.
didn't it? Hit the Scooby-Doo, didn't it?
Right. Every time I do.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop it off.
All right.
I'm going honorable mention, Ultralight Beam.
Okay.
Number 5, King Back, T.I.
Okay.
Number 4, Real Testament intro, Plies. Number 3, Dreams and Nightmares, Meek Mill.
Okay.
At 2, 50 Cent, What Up Gangsta. And I got the Beg for Mercy intro at number 1.
Okay. I had to go and look at something because I thought I'm Illy was the intro on that
nah.
Paper Trail.
I know what you're talking about there.
Oh. But
Illy is crazy.
I'm Illy, yeah.
I'm telling niggas that T.I. is like one of the best rappers to ever come out the South. I've been waving this flag for a long time.
Out the South, top 5.
I'm going top 5. He in that top 5 for sure.
Out the South. You can't. Yeah, nah, definitely.
I mean, and if we go
sure.
from I'm Serious to Paper Trail, I mean, it's like that's a crazy run. Mm-hmm. And he really found his sound in Urban Legend, so it's like,
yeah,
he a cold nigga, man.
Wicked. I ain't got no order for mine. I can give them out though.
Yeah, you just give me 5.
And mine ain't specific to rap.
That's cold too.
Just on the intro tip. To start Thrill off with Wanna Be Starting Something on that high energy like that, I'm like, God damn. And that song just, come on, man.
That's a great song.
Yeah. So I Wanna Be Starting Something. Then I got Bruno Mars, 24, K Magic. That intro, I can't be mad at it. Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares. Definitely one of the greatest rap intros of my time, of my life. I don't even think that's just the dynamic, how dynamic that rap intro was just phenomenal. And then it just kind of like just punch you in the face.
Yeah.
Midway through the song.
I done seen somebody perform that shit at their wedding.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't even mad at it. Kendrick Lamar's Untitled Unmastered, the first track on it. It's a sleeper, but for multiple reasons for me, it kind of helped me, I guess, put stuff together in perspective as a rapper when it came to storytelling, details, and descriptiveness. So I like it. It ain't even like one of the culture, intros. It's just something that I'm just kind of like being a rap nerd about.
Yeah.
Let me see what else, man.
You got one more.
I can say Ultralight Beam. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about that, and I'm just like,
it's just a complete song, bro.
It is.
Chance went crazy.
Yeah, I can't be mad at that song. So yeah, I go with Ultralight Beam.
And then that shit made me feel like I'm in church with my grandma for real.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't really listen to gospel. I like ghetto gospel or gospel-esque music.
Mm-hmm.
But like that song will make you cry almost. You be
nah, for real.
Who was that?
Was it
Kelly Price?
Kelly Price.
When she come on there, ooh.
Shit start making you praise the Lord.
Yeah, I'm like, man, why she doing this?
Nah, for real. I think we all feel the same. As soon as
For
Kelly
sure.
come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hold on, I'm gonna get you this big cat. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and do your thing.
Big Cat, get the mic. Big Cat's top 5.
All right, nigga, don't start.
Yeah.
Like you.
Nah. They hear me now.
You speak in third person.
Yeah.
Not Big Cat's top 5, but Big Cat's top 5.
Yeah, Big Cat's top 5. We here. All right, so I got 3 honorable mentions. I know, but it could
Top 10.
I was, but look, I just had to throw them in there, bro.
Yeah.
I had to do Meek Mill's Dream and Nightmares.
As an honorable mention?
Yeah, exactly.
That's nasty work.
Had to do Shireen,
Master Splinter.
Master Splinter,
Okay.
and I had to do Love Sosa.
Okay.
All right, so those are my 3 honorable mentions. All right, and number 1,
Niggas love DMX, bro.
DMX intro on It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Yeah. 1 2 1 2 come through, nigga. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my, number 1. Number 2, Beg for Mercy, G Unit.
Okay.
And number 3, Jay-Z's The Dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
That's a call ass answer.
And number 4, Classical Gucci. Hey.
I knew you was going that way.
Hey, listen.
I knew you was going that way.
You know I was going that way?
Yeah.
And number 5, Real Testament intro.
Yeah.
Plies. You can't deny it.
You can't deny that.
Nah. Big Cat's top 5. Smoke them.
I don't know about smoke.
Gucci who?
I think
Gucci Mane? Gucci Mane on that list? Eminem not on the list?
Shout
out my nigga Gucci.
Hey, Gucci man make you want to ride around and sell some drugs, nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
Had me in the goddamn crippler crossface in the street. What?
Him and Jeezy.
Yeah.
That Recession album just.
I was telling somebody the other day, like, bruh, them niggas that have you like changing your life goals, like, what you want to be when you the brick man, nigga. That's it. That's all I want to be.
That's all I know.
I don't want to do nothing else.
When nigga Jeezy came on that video and said, "I just want to be alive." I like, shit, you know what? That don't sound bad.
Nah, that nigga on to something.
Yeah, he knows something we don't.
We also got a special top five, specifically for Akeem Ali.
Okay.
Top 5 albums to learn how to rap.
If I wanted to learn how to rap, top 5 albums that I would listen to. In no particular order. Marshall Mathers LP.
That nigga ain't lying.
Good Kid, Mad City. This ain't an album, this is a mixtape. The Waters by Mick Jenkins. What was that, 3?
That's 3.
Or 4?
That's 3. You got 2 more.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good. Black History Project by Sci-Hi the Prince.
Underrated.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go with, now, this is a tough one. Because it's either going to be, I'm going to go with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It was going to be College Dropout or Late Registration. But I'll go with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah, man.
So those 5, yeah. And all for different reasons. If you're going to listen to Marshall Mathers LP, it's gonna literally teach you how to rap from a technical standpoint. I think Eminem's the greatest, from a technical standpoint, the greatest rapper to ever live, technically.
Yeah.
The rhyme schemes, the flow patterns, how he does it, like, and he gets away with saying whatever he wants to say.
Yeah.
If you want to learn how to storytell, Good Kid, Mad City, it's the album you listen to.
Right.
To follow a complete story. That sounded like a movie.
Yeah, it's an audible
without
movie.
having, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Especially the nigga. That nigga got like 2 of the greatest hip hop songs ever on there. Like "Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst."
Yes.
And "The Art of Peer Pressure."
Mm-hmm.
The "Art of Peer Pressure" in itself, when we talk, yeah. That shit hard. But I'm with the homies right now.
I literally stay walking around the house being like, I just be out of nowhere. Hey, somebody in this room. What? Is somebody in this? Just out of nowhere. That shit was ripping in my head.
I think the thing that kind of, when I was first listening to it, it's like that. Man, I was just telling somebody this, bro. This is the appeal of Young Dro. I'm gonna let you get your shit off. This is the appeal of Young Dro, bro. Niggas love onomatopoeia, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas love like sounds. So that that shit just hard. Yeah. Cause Dro get like, what the fuck is a choy-yoing? Like, let that nigga get off though. Like that shit hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Niggas love alliteration and onomatopoeia, bro. That's nigga 2 favorite things right there.
I have noticed a lot of that shit, but who do that? There's a bunch of niggas that do that. But yeah, so you listen to
storytelling.
You listen to Eminem if you want to learn how to rap on a technical level, just pure rap technically. You listen to Good Kid, Mad City for the storytelling element. You listen to The Waters by Mick Jenkins if you are like me and don't know how to stay on one subject. When you listen to a nigga talk about one thing for 15, 16 songs straight, you know then that it's not impossible.
Right.
When you want to create something and you want to create something that's just like, it got continuity, but it sounds different. I have never met a nigga talk about one thing that much and make it sound different so many times. That was impressive on so many levels. I'm not gonna lie, The Waters is probably like, bruh, definitely
it's
like
so slept
top
on.
5 mixtapes of all time for me.
Mick and himself is slept on.
Yeah.
But The Waters really like kind of fucked my head up when I first heard
Definitely
it.
did.
Because I never, like what you saying about staying on one subject, but it's like, bruh, this nigga, it was like bullet points of
You know what? Ray put me onto that. Ray Kincaid.
Yeah.
We it's what, 2014. And I remember it was like 2, 3 niggas he tried to get me to listen to that year. He was like, listen to Open Mike Eagle and listen to Mick Jenkins, The Waters. And so I was working a warehouse job overnight and I tried to Open Mike Eagle and I was like, it's cool, but I ain't fucking with it. Listen to that The Waters and
it's like a baptism for real.
What? Like, bro, to this day, like I'm just like, and that helped me like literally learn how to like stick to something when I was writing about a subject. So if you want to learn how to storytell, listen to Good Kid, Mad City. If you want to learn how to stick to your story, listen to The Waters. You feel me? Sci-Hi. If it ain't one thing that Sci-Hi taught me how to do, is how to use syllables in my raps.
Yeah.
I learned how to do syllable work from Sci-Hi and this other rapper named Fleetwood Fred that's from Atlanta. But I listened to that just in bars. Just like learn, like setting up bars and having like.
Who's better?
Who's better?
Who's better than Sci-Hi at that shit? Listen, bro.
I just saying that you ain't beat the master, but
nah, that wasn't a challenge, nigga.
Nah, look,
nigga in a rap man, nigga in a rap mode. Hold on, me,
you
nigga.
got 24 hours to respond, nigga.
I was telling niggas that the best performance last year, because it wasn't like a lot of videos to siphon through, that on the street performance for Flash, Sci-Hi the Prince.
Yeah,
I was like, that was one of the best like visual and lyrical performances I've seen. Because he rapped over the Doja Cat beat and I don't know, man. It's something that nigga, I don't know, man. He made that shit look easy as fuck.
He is definitely one of them ones when it comes to bars and just like enunciation. Like if you want to learn how to like rap but also have like great enunciation and good setups for bars, Sci-Hi.
Yeah. And
Wayne bar master over everybody. I'm just gonna say bar master over everybody.
Yeah, niggas try to.
If you want to learn how to rap and have bars, but everybody don't care about bars, so that's why I didn't put that. Some niggas care about like real rap.
No,
like, just
care about the bars, nigga.
Yeah, but if you gonna learn how to like rap for bars, any Wayne project.
Yeah,
just anything Wayne's, and I'm gonna say no ceilings.
I was gonna go Drought 3, but all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just like little brother, big brother.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
My beautiful dark twisted fanny.
Hey, all right. Oh, we got it.
Hey,
Yo. Your beautiful dark twisted fanny. Y'all know what I meant. Fantasy, man. What your fanny doing? Dark and twisted, my boy. Hey, come get this nigga, man.
Yo.
Oh no, my beautiful dark twisted fantasy.
Yeah. One of the greatest albums of all time.
Yeah, just a classic album, man. If you want to learn how to make a good body of work, and all of these that I named are great bodies of work, but Kanye's just his
it's a
genius.
Masterpiece in production.
Yeah, his genius is just unmatched, bro.
And then the fucking visual he put to it, bro.
Yeah,
it's almost like
he just wild. He a wild nigga with it. And that's just been somebody who's helped me just, yeah. Oh, you know what I would say? I did lie because Mick Jenkins ain't in my top 10. That mixtape is in my top 10 mixtapes of all time. He ain't in my top 10 rappers. But cold nigga nonetheless.
Cold nigga.
He probably going to be top 20 for me though.
Well, since you brought him back up, how did you feel about the diss he sent at Joey Badass?
I ain't heard it. I don't be tuned into nothing nowadays.
You want to hear it?
Come on, we can listen.
All right, bitch, hold on.
We can listen.
It's poppin' fly.
Felt like a statement piece, huh?
Yeah.
But we ain't heard nothing.
That's a good rapping nigga too.
Yeah, good rapper, man. I really just thought, I ain't really think the Joey shit would ruffle that many feathers because it's like.
He doing the right thing though.
Yeah, he is.
Nigga, like a hit dog gonna holler.
There you go.
If you weren't talking to me, I don't feel the need to respond, but.
Yeah, I think.
Until the niggas say your name. And like, it's some subliminals you can't get around. Like, niggas can't be subliminal, but like, if a nigga be like, yeah, nigga, we see you over there rolling with your pimp hand. I'm like, don't nobody say that. Don't nobody do that but me. Like, or like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas always talk about rolling, but never be like, and I'm like, all right, now y'all niggas is playing.
Yeah.
Don't nobody say that shit.
Right.
Or if you just like, yeah, nigga, like, just anything specifically towards him. I guess some niggas just be offended. Maybe if you feel like you.
I think also, too, it's like, if you got something coming.
I be feeling like I need to beef with a nigga sometimes.
You see the moment.
But I'm so smooth, I just be like, y'all can have that shit.
Yeah.
But I be the.
But then the thing is, too, is like, it become a part of your rep. You know what I'm saying? Become, you know, it could either go in the file cabinet or it could be the thing. I'm not
stopping though. Some niggas like stopping and admit defeat. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this type of nigga I am. I don't want to hurt nobody in real life. Like, if we out now and we really got beef, cause thing is, I don't know you niggas.
Right.
If you said something about me on a song and I just got back at you, like, you don't know me from a can of paint. Like, but when I get out in public, we was just rapping. When it's not rap, it's not rap. Then we gonna handle, like, we can handle that.
Yeah.
But don't say nothing about me if you don't want like shit said about you. But I'm the type of nigga that if I was Kendrick after Not Like Us, I would have kept stomping.
Yeah, yeah.
This is not it. Like,
but I mean, in a way, I mean, the pop out
and that
is another stomp.
No.
Nah, you want more bars.
And not to say that Drake lost, but
not to say.
I ain't.
Well, I will.
I ain't gonna say
this nigga lost.
I honestly feel like, in my opinion, other than the Heart Part 6, I feel like Drake rapped better. Kendrick outmaneuvered.
That's fair.
Like, Kendrick out-strategized that nigga on so many levels, and I was like, because when he dropped Family Matters, I was like, oh, yeah. But then he come with Meet the Grounds, I'm like, oh. Like, the way that looked.
He took the air out of that shit.
The way that looked, like, when he had that moment, he was like, oh, Drake responded. Nigga sending it to everybody. But to just come and be like, wait, Kendrick too? Niggas was like, he didn't let that nigga breathe.
Nah.
Outmaneuvered.
Yeah.
That set the tone. And then the next day, Not Like Us, I'm like, what the?
I don't think
the way he
think
maneuvered
Not
with
Like
that,
Us
bro.
was a better rapping. I feel like Euphoria is the best rapping performance
From Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
I think 616 and
616 in LA. Yeah.
Great rapping performance. I Family Matters did what it was supposed to do, but it was like you didn't know Meet the Grams was
Push-ups was nice. I liked push-ups too. Niggas don't like push-ups as much as I like push-ups. But that was like classic Drake doing what he would do in a rap beef.
Yeah.
If it was against anybody else but Kendrick, push-ups
would
would have definitely been like, because I was like, this nigga snapping.
I think the thing too about Meet the Grams is like the nigga had a whole production. He had the Kidman City van. He had a whole thing that go along.
Oh, you talking about
Family Matters?
Family Matters, yeah.
And then he just like took all the air out that shit.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Niggas was looking crazy. When
I was at the studio that
to
night, and niggas was like, "Come on, you ready? I'm finna punch you back in." I'm like, 1 second, nigga, damn. these niggas over here fighting. They fight for their life. I'm trying to give me a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah, don't say nothing about me.
Yeah,
because after I win, I'm still finna keep papping you out. I'm
Ray
finna keep
Vaughn
papping
directly at Joe. I think Mix was more like I'm spraying the whole club, but like fuck everybody in this bitch.
Ray Vaughn is a cold nigga too now.
Ray Vaughn went directly at Joe, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit. That kind of like wrapped that whole conversation.
Where he do it on? Was it over the Hard Part 6?
Yeah.
That was that? Okay, well, no, I'm gonna name it Joey, shut your ass up. That's what I'm gonna name it.
That's basically
if it's
what
me.
Saying, yeah.
Nah,
I mean,
it's gonna be
crazy.
just that. I ain't finna be
Crash Out Heritage. That's the name.
Okay,
That's what he
yep.
named. Which
But
man,
once I know you talking to me or about me, like, come on, let's go and do it. Because now I got to make an example out of one of y'all niggas. This ain't that type of party.
Yeah.
And that's why I stopped doing like the car videos too. Like when bro,
do you feel
I
like
study battle rap for a living.
I
study all forms of rap for a living.
about that because most people that's really lyrical, of course, naturally you gotta gravitate to battle rap. And we love battle rap over here too. So
I've watched battle rap since 2010.
Yeah, same. Soon as I figured out YouTube, I was locked in, and I'm any battle. I didn't
found
care
Loaded
where it
Looks,
was.
and I remember telling my homeboys, I was like, "This nigga a better rapper than Wayne." I was tripping, but
no, but that's how that shit
it made me feel like. And then I was like, "These niggas freestyling this shit."
Yeah, and it's acapella and shit, so it ain't no beat.
Like,
it make that shit hit 10 times harder. Yeah, I think I was in that like. You remember when niggas used to battle rap at the pool table and shit like that? Like Serious Jones.
Fight Night or Fight Club.
Yeah, Fight Club, Hollow the Don. And all
yeah,
them
when
niggas.
he was Arsenal and Hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's when I was like, all right, these the coldest niggas on earth at this shit. We bring you over here into our world real quick with these call-ins. Sometimes these shit get a little crazy.
Hi. First, I just wanted to begin by saying thank you so much for creating this podcast. Like, it genuinely feels like a safe space for young Black individuals like me who kind of need a different outlet or just a different perspective. Shout out Big Ice Cup. Good to see you. So long story short, I'm gonna keep it short because I know y'all don't like too long of a fucking situation, but long story short, I met this man. Background, we're both in our early 20s, no kids, kind of living our best lives. Just for a little bit of background, me and him, we have both lived in Denver, Colorado our whole lives, but he ended up moving to Houston, and he's been on this big one. He's been going to barroom school, doing all that. And so my question is that we've had such an amazing friendship, and I have big feelings for him, like genuinely big feelings. Like I feel like I'm in love with this man. Maybe I'm fucking delusional. I don't know. But long story short, do I tell him how I feel and risk our friendship? Or do I kind of hold it in and let shit play out like a slow burn? And for a little background, like we've been talking, we put a little cream in the sheets or in the streets, just one time, but beyond that, like, I feel like we both have very deep intellectual conversations. We see, like, he's a reflection of me, I'm a reflection of him. And I don't want to risk that by getting my feelings involved, but I feel like I want to get it off my chest. So if y'all have any advice, let me know. But that's it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for calling in. Go get your man. What are you doing? Leave Denver. There's nothing there for you. Your man is in Houston.
For sure.
I mean, y'all only did the do one time, and you got these big feelings. First of all, you can't. Nothing worse than thinking you kicking it with a friend and they in love with you.
I ain't gonna say ain't nothing worse than that.
Okay, all right. It's some worse things.
Crack does exist now. But he over there and got hold to your beautiful dark twisted fanny and
Okay, all right. He doing the knowledge.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think if you shit, I mean, you can't. If you gonna fuck up the friendship, it's gonna be by not telling the nigga how you really feel about him because you gonna.
Go ahead. Cause I'll be like, I don't know.
Look, this is what we doing for. Go ahead.
I don't know. All right. So my initial thoughts, she like, okay, do I tell him how I feel? If y'all hunching, you know how he feel about you.
Right.
You know how you feel about him. If he gonna hit, y'all risking like, those are feelings right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? But I'm like, damn, y'all hunched one time and never did it again. That's got me thinking like, he probably don't like your shit. Cause if I love you or you my best friend and I hit and it's everything I thought it would have been, I'm like, and you my best friend too? It don't get no better than this.
Damn, Shawty, he might have hit that. Nah, I like her as a friend. We gonna keep it.
Feel me? Like she over here turtle shelling. I'm trying to arch that back. Sip this yak and bust that back.
Turtle shelling is crazy.
No, but he might be on the same thing though. He don't want to mess it up.
I mean, if you got the feelings though, I think the most honest thing you could do is express it. You know.
Yeah,
you risk the friendship, but then also it's like, how long you gonna be able to be friends with a nigga if you in love with him? And it's gonna come out. Like, what's gonna happen if y'all link?
Yeah.
You gonna make a move, somebody gonna bust a move, and then y'all gonna be back fucking again. You might as well express how you feel.
It's about like how you do it too. Like,
yeah,
hey,
you can't just pull it out the blue.
If it was me talking to my homegirl, look, I'm in love with you. I wanna be with you. If you don't wanna be with a nigga, just say that. I ain't gonna be worried about it. We can still be friends. I just want you to know how I feel about you. You can tell me about your escapades with your little junts or your niggas or whoever you're gonna be moving and grooving with. And it won't be nothing like talking about. You know what I'm saying? I still play my role.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a dip off over here and get me a little
But I gotta tell you how I feel, because if I don't tell you how I feel and you tell me about the next nigga, I'm gonna be mad as a bitch.
Breaking my heart.
Nigga, I'm being pain for real. No, you never do that.
You fuck around and get hold of somebody and be like, yeah, I'm engaged to her. You're gonna be sick as a dog.
Ooh,
sick. I'm talking about, yeah, I think I'm engaged.
I got my girl pregnant. You're gonna be over there, you're gonna be in Denver throwing up.
It was supposed to be me.
Yeah. You're gonna be at the French Press, fucked up.
Oh man.
Shout out Denver. The French Press, great restaurant. All right, we got number 2. Yeah, man. Tell that man how you feel. Stop playing. Scary ass.
Hey, Deontay. What up, Big Cat? I'm a huge fan of your show. I'm out here in Utah. You got some listeners out here in BFE. But I'm just calling in because I was just looking for some advice, man. Like, I'm 27. About to be 28. I just had a son about 2 years ago. I love being a dad. Anyways, me and his mom haven't had like the best relationship, and it ended really bad, and you know, like, it ended bad in the sense that like I kind of left her when she was mid-pregnancy, which wasn't okay, and I fully acknowledge that. But yeah, so I mean, I did that, and I didn't want to be a part of my son's life. It was just that me and her were really toxic with each other, and I needed to create space between us. And so I did that, and you know, I mean, obviously it created a lot of issues between me and my baby mama. And once she had our son, I I took her to court so I could just secure, like, you know, my parental rights and whatnot. And so I did that, and everything was rocky at first, and then it got better. And, you know, because we weren't together, and we were just, you know, co-parenting, doing that whole adult thing. And, you know, then after 2 years, you know, I was single. I've been single since, and she was engaged, and then, you know, had some shit happen with her engagement and her last partner, and then after they split, we kind of like started seeing each other again, and, you know, we're revisiting a lot of the old problems we had in our last relationship. And I guess what I'm asking is, you know, like, I don't know, I guess I'm asking personally, what is the best move? Because I do genuinely care about her, and I love her. You know, she is the mother of my son. But, you know, since
you only get 3 minutes to tell us, man. Shit. Nigga. Are y'all thinking about the child? First of all, you leave her during pregnancy. Then you take the bitch to court. So you get a custody battle. Yeah. She gonna get engaged, fall out. Now y'all back fucking around. And you don't think it's gonna be toxic. Or what should you do? Like, bro, you should think about the child, nigga. Y'all already been down this road before. Also, it's like, you don't seem like the type of person that's like, you seem like a very 1 foot in, 1 foot out ass nigga. Like, because to leave during the pregnancy is crazy. And saying it's toxic, you knew she was toxic. You knew it was like that before you got her pregnant. Shit don't just get toxic when motherfucker get pregnant. Also, the lack of consideration of like hormones, her body changing, your child is in there.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I
would say if this is your first time as a father, and a lot of that shit hit me when my daughter mama was pregnant. You just don't know how to handle a woman if you've never been through that.
That's a fact.
My main focus was like sticking with her throughout the pregnancy though. I was like, if it's gonna be a point where I don't want to be here, it'll be after my baby got here. She's kind of calmed down, and like some of the postpartum is kind of like, you know what I'm saying, fizzing off.
Recalibrate.
And I could talk to her, and it'd be like a sensible conversation.
Right.
Leaving during and taking her to court is like, God
damn. Just leave her alone.
What I would tell you though is if you can get her to listen and understand, you thank her for allowing you to grow up and gain perspective, and being able to step away and realize that, you know, you was missing her. I'm not gonna tell you that you got to sit there and deal with shit you don't want to deal with, but everything ain't gonna be like peaches and cream. What I will tell you is just like, if you feel like you're in the wrong, and which I feel like you are, you just kind of gotta like sit there and tough a lot of that shit out. For real.
I mean, you're gonna have to thug it out just because it's like, I mean, she always gonna be able to play that you left me while I was pregnant back.
Yeah.
And that's
you took me to court. Like,
yeah, you're gonna have to eat all that. So if you ain't ready to deal with that, and then also too, it's like there's no telling how she gonna even mature out of that. Because that every time y'all conversing, in the back of her mind, this nigga left me while I was pregnant and took me to court for the baby.
Yeah, I can't trust you in my most vulnerable
most vulnerable state. And then what if you get her pregnant again? Then she gonna be thinking about this nigga might leave. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Now, I'm gonna tell you something that happened with my first child. My 13-year-old, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm 20 years old. She pregnant. We moved out. I'm doing the thing. I done got 2 jobs. I'm doing the thing. But dealing with her in that state, it's like, I'm not mature enough to understand like all this shit entails, bro. This shit is difficult. Oh, yeah. Because it could change from time to time. Like, shit, I got locked up. I ain't had no license. And her ass was like crying about some goddamn Taco Bell. I went to go get the Taco Bell, got pulled over, went to jail, got back out. Wasn't even tripping. I was just like, you pregnant. It's either I stay in here and like literally watch you cry about food, or I just go get the food. I'm driving every day anyway. This shit ain't about nothing. But after we had the baby, I think the baby was like 2-3 months old. I realized like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't have the right mind. And so I know her grandma stayed in Alabama. We was roommating with people. Them niggas wasn't respecting the crib, like all type of shit. They was on some like young bachelor shit, and we over here on some like we building a family type shit. And I was like, I gotta get her up out of here.
Yeah.
And so I had told her like, go to Alabama with your grandma for 3 months, so I can get us up out of here and get us our own shit. All I need is 90 days. And of course she thinking like, oh, you trying to break up with me? You don't want to be the father.
You want to be with the bitches.
You want to be with these hoes, all type of shit, right? And I'm like, look, bro, you gotta trust me. Like, I know what I'm doing. And when you in 90 days, I'm gonna have all this shit together. Cause we can't. Cause like these niggas will come in drunk, smoking, all type of shit. And it's like, bro, my baby in here and all that. I almost got to hitting with a nigga. No matter of fact, I did get to hitting with that nigga, but that shit happened afterwards. After we had moved out. But yeah, 90 days. I got my shit together. We had our own apartment. I went and got them, moved them in. But it's like, you ain't even like, you ain't get through the tough stuff. Like, that's the tough shit. The pregnancy, that's tough.
That shit is.
Them motherfuckers will be crying. Man, she cried over some McDonald's cookies one time. Like, but it's like, what you gonna do? You gonna argue with this?
Just to be there by themselves, though, like, doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
That's rough. It's even rougher.
I was feeling sorry for my baby mama. It's like some days, I'm like, damn. No,
This
it
shit
ain't
make
nothing
you
you
feel
can do. They
bad.
just in that motherfucker just hurt. My back hurt. Like,
Everything hurt.
it's a lot of shit that come with it that we don't sometimes see because it don't happen to our
Body,
significant other or our bodies. But man, when I tell you, like, they'll lose hair.
What? Yeah, and then they face swell up, or they nose spread, or they everything. And
Nigga, they start like losing memory. People that went blind being pregnant and shit. Like,
Yeah,
on
rough.
top of like I could die.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers just out here just going blind and never see it again.
it's a huge sacrifice, bro.
Yeah.
All we got to do is just leave it in for real.
And they wake up one day, can't see a fucking thing. We just rob this pussy blind. Just damn, just wake up one morning, baby.
Robbing the pussy blind is crazy.
Are you there? Yeah, I'll be out in a minute. Well, I can't see shit.
Damn, man,
She wake up one day, I can't see fucking
blind,
shit out of this thing.
Damn.
Man.
All I hear is criticize.
Man, what?
Nigga that robbed the pussy blind, man.
That's funny.
Shit, that's crazy. Nah, man, I would tell you, bro, like, go back. And this ain't to say that you're not, but go back and just be a man. Some shit you just got to thug out. You got to tough it out for the sake of, like, a family unit, if that's what you truly want. Like,
And don't get her pregnant again. Just
at least not
right
for
now.
a while.
Y'all give each other a year to sort through y'all shit.
Let your son grow up so she can have somebody if you leave again. At least the son to be there to kind of like, it's all right, mom.
That nigga, her king.
Right. My one and only king.
Nigga said,
You never loved us.
you know she gonna be pumping that nigga head. You know he left me while I was pregnant with you, right?
Oh, man. He gonna get squabbling with his daddy.
Yeah. You left
Damn.
me, motherfucker. All right. What y'all want to do first? We ain't doing music submissions today because the copyright shit and a lot of these shit I can't get over here and it don't sound as good when we play it off the speaker. We're gonna figure out that technical issue and we'll be back next week. All right. Subject line, thoroughly confused, or the other subject line, my ex and the bullshit.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay.
My ex.
I was thoroughly confused at all of that shit you just said.
My ex and the bullshit. Top of the morning, second time writing y'all. By the time y'all read this, I already done nixed the broad out of my life again. This nigga tripping. We gonna, it's ass. Oh, we won't say that. Yeah. I still wanted to write y'all this little story in hopes you roast the shit out of me and make me see the error in my stupidity. So we met in high school. Long story short, we've been off and on for 13 years. Biggest highlight of our relationship, I got her pregnant twice, and she aborted both babies without telling me till after. All right, bro. We already dealt with you in this shit.
Yeah,
we know who this nigga is. Nah, son. We off you, son.
Yeah, we know who it is.
You kicking with your bullshit. Nah, let's finish. Let's hear him out. Let's hear what he had to say. All right. Time passed after this. Okay. I wanted to be a father. No, they weren't intentional on my end. Yeah, that's where you lost me. Pregnancy is always intentional on the man's end. I just feel like pre-cum, you leaving it in. You leaving it in.
It's always
Pre-cum is a myth.
Pre-cum is a myth. You leaving it in.
I'm gonna give y'all the secret to leaving it in.
Okay, all right. We got to keep it.
A lot of men don't know that there's only a certain window of time that you can get a woman pregnant.
Yeah, they got to be ovulating.
Yes. So and when she's not ovulating,
you can let it fly.
Just let it rip.
Yeah,
that's it.
Get that out.
I ain't saying go crazy now.
Nah, get the out. Track the out. But also, like, if you want to play it, just pull out, man. It's okay. Because that feeling come with a baby. We're going to move on to Thoroughly Confused. Because that nigga, he be going through the most. This is low-key a lot, so if you do read it, I'm sorry in advance. What's up, Deontay Big Ice Cup? I'm MJ, 21. Met this woman back in October. We really hit it off on the first date. I'm talking sparks flying type shit. She cute, funny. She mad sweet. She does have a medical condition called endometriosis. It's prevented her from having children. She expressed to me that having children and raising a family are major aspirations of hers, but her condition was getting in the way. I should also mention that she's older than me by like a handful of years. It's probably another contributing factor, but I digress. She recently had a procedure to correct that, but it resulted in the loss of one of her ovaries. After the operation, we spoke, and she told me verbatim, the doctor says I need to try and have a baby as soon as possible. Naturally, I was flooded with a plethora of thoughts and emotions, namely confusion and a little anxiety. I gave her a list of reasons why I don't think I'm a wise choice as a baby daddy candidate, and she got upset with me. Those being my financial situation and my mental. Don't get it twisted. Young nigga have emotion. We CTC, chase that check around here. Pop your shit. I don't think it would be financially responsible to add a child to the equation. My next reason is I just turned 21. You're using your cabeza. I've been told numerous times that I'm mature for my age and I've always had a knack for attracting older women, but I know mentally there's still a lot of growth that I have to make. Also, we only met in October of 24. I feel like baby talk 3 months in is dastardly work. It is. It is. Did I navigate the situation correctly? What would y'all have done? Should I have done something differently? Any advice? I'm going to tell you what I would have did. As soon as she would have mentioned a fucking baby, I would have been out of there. 3 months? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Asking like...
You don't even know me the length of time it take to have a baby. Bitch, at least know me 9 months first. God, what are you talking about?
True.
You have a you know what I'm talking about.
I feel like asking for advice is like, should I go have the baby?
No, you should not. No. You did what you were supposed to do. I'm gonna tell you in my best.
You're a smart young man.
You're a smart nigga, man.
Because I would have did
thing.
At 21,
you would have did it.
Everybody who don't want to get the fuck out, shooting everything up. Nah, I would have.
I would have did my best Kimmy Cass. No, it seemed like God don't want you to have a baby, baby.
Shit, okay. It seems the powers that be.
Seems like the man up above.
Yeah.
Want you to pack that thought up.
Just ain't working in your favor, baby.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Now I'm curious of what this other nigga was talking about.
Damn.
I'm curious. But we gonna let her rock out because this shit is so long though, bro.
Sheesh.
Oh no, this shit get juicy. Hold on.
It's getting long and it's getting juicy. That's how it works, huh? Yo, relax, my boy.
Nah,
what you talking about right now?
Nah, you got it. That's on me. That was crazy.
I was just gonna let you rock out. I ain't even.
Man, I appreciate you.
Fuck it. I ain't got nothing to do with me. I said, fuck it. However you choose. Look, however you choose to.
I gotta hit myself with the fucking.
Hey, yo.
We're gonna wrap it. We're gonna wrap it up at long and juicy. If you want to call in, 657-234 is 657-234-3447. February 8th, 6 p.m. Vibe Studio, Jackson, Mississippi. Live podcast. Me and Big Ice Cup Cat. Self-Made Cool gonna be there to perform the intro. Coke Boom IA, Ray Kincaid, Young Jules performing. This has been episode 46 featuring Akeem Ali. You got any plugs? You got any things upcoming you want to plug?
The man with the plan, that kid that did. Yeah.
Type shit.
Everything good is always understood. Mm-hmm.
Follow me.
I was going to say the same thing.
I thought you was just going to leave us with some parables.
Follow me or swallow me. The choice is yours. Either way, I'm fine.
What's your handles?
Akeem Ali on all social media. AKEEM__ Ali on Instagram. AKEEM_ Ali on Twitter. Damn TikTok.
Nah, it's back.
It is?
Yeah, it's back.
It's back up?
Nigga, it's back.
Well, shit, follow your boy on the top then. Fuck with me.
We back rolling.
Oh, man, they settled that quick.
Yeah, they said Trump, the shit that scared me was like, thanks to President Trump's efforts. But they say he negotiated.
They say, welcome back.
Yeah, they said he negotiating to get 50% stake instead of complete ownership. For America, an American company to have 50%. Go 50-50 with them.
Oh, so this y'all shit, but we want 50% of it.
Yeah, basically.
Yes, sir.
You know how these niggas
He
do.
a businessman, though.
I mean, he a mobster.
Yeah,
Straight up.
He used to doing business. And they probably make more money off us than anybody.
Oh, God. It's 120 million users and like 7 million businesses. They want in on that shit.
Yeah. Like, and we probably most of it.
We already done moved all our business over there, like factory work and like shit. Damn, we can't.
glad.
You can't have our people too, nigga.
Yeah, oh, that's what I wanted to say. We're doing the Goin Again tour this summer in June. All right, you heard it here first. So tickets will be available. The link will be in my bio as soon as they're available. Yeah, it'll be on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Instagram and Twitter.
We're going again.
So come see me on a Goin Again tour, man, this summer. All right.
Atlanta date?
I don't got the date yet.
No, I'm saying you gonna have.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be here for sure.
Man, I'm coming backstage.
For
man.
sure.
Fuck all
Yeah,
this
yeah.
shit, man.
Yeah, come on, fuck with
this
me.
shit, man.
We in there. We in there, man.
Nah, man, it's been Akeem Ali. It's been a great interview, brother. I appreciate you pulling up.
For sure.
Episode 46. We out.